Jedi! Come! Good boy. He is somewhere in those bushes. Now, we found a really nice spot with a random picnic table in the middle of this like forest. So, you know what that means. Let's sit down for a while and let's just paint and whatnot. Come! Hi, I'm gonna pour you some water. So, alright, I'll pour you some water in a second. Alrighty, maybe I'll pour you some water right now. Seems like a good spot. So, Good Viber, what are we talking about today? Well, we're gonna be talking about what life is, because why not? There's just so much going on. Sometimes I'm not sure where to begin. Come, Jedi! I don't want you getting ticks or anything. He's in there. He's in there. So, it is what it is. Alright. Come! Water! Like, crunch bars and stuff. What did I bring? I brought pencil pouch. You just like have gone through all of the bushes. Alrighty. Someone's gonna need a bath. Jedi! What was that? What was that? Be careful, okay? I think he's having a good time exploring though. There's water. There's water for you to drink, Jedi. Alrighty. Here, water. Alright. I feel really safe in this like nook in the forest. I don't know how to get out of it, but right now I feel safe. Okay. So, the world is kind of crazy. I think for a while we all had our fun to forget about the pandemic, and I feel like people aren't even going to remember how the world got the way it is. Soon, they'll just see what is left of it and how we function. And that's kind of scary to think about, to be honest. It is a little scary to think about. A leaf with a little bit of water. I'd like to think that we are growing and going to become better people, humans, just overall just better when this is all said and done. And I do feel like we will be better people. But it will be polarizing because there will be people that will be worse. And I think that's the change I'm dealing with right now. Figuring out how to just be okay with what is going on. Not compliant in a way that is compromising values that are sacred and sovereign. There's been a lot going on. So I know I have a video in store talking about the third wave, Delta, the significance and symbology of this wave, and I just wanted to share a little bit about that I found really interesting. Like, the third wave being also in our REM sleep, when our brainwave begins producing more delta waves. And for me, that represented symbolically, if we're talking about delta waves being prominent during REM sleep, it represented that the collective seems to be going in some kind of sleep-like trance. Come! Thank you. Drink your water. So, we see what's going on, and I think that there's a level of increased awakening, but there's also a level of increased denial, if that makes sense. I don't really know if denial is the right word, but that's the word that's coming to. The fear that is being felt is on such a level where I feel like many people are just coping with this escapist attitude and denying what has happened. So it's like they're almost very much cannot determine if this is a dream or reality. There's a lot more that was brought up, how the delta wave would assist in the efforts for beings to get the V. And in terms of it increasing fear. And which is again why I feel like delta, which is most prominent in children when they're learning new things. And we see this now at a time where people are learning what the new normal is. Well, many of them are not aware that they have so much power. We have so much power to create the new normal. What do we want to be normal? Do we want to keep, destroying the earth, destroying our minds, our bodies, and our souls out of fear? Or do we want to take this time to really rebuild something that is going to be more beneficial, sovereign, and sacred? I think we all know the answer, fam. And there's a lot going on so many levels. It's okay to sometimes feel like disassociating is the only way to cope with it. I want to remind you that there are, almost 8 billion people on the planet, so you're not alone. And that we're all kind of going through this together. The more you can bring yourself into this present moment and just be aware, the more you'll be able to change what you are seeing to what would be most beneficial by actively being there. So, I live in New York and it's been pretty crazy, fam. I'm gonna be honest. I see with my own eyes what is going on so many levels. I have accepted it, because what else are you supposed to do at that level? I've accepted it because it is a part of life. But that doesn't mean that I accept this is how it's gonna be forever. From my understanding, I think we're halfway through this shift that we're gonna see. And the first half, 2020 and 2021, was the beginning of setting the stage, of cleaning the slate, bringing clarity as to what is going to change. on the levels that need to be changed. Hey, drink some water, Jedi. Alrighty. I think he's just having a good time. He's exploring. He can be free here. Now, I can only hope and pray that there's going to be some grace and speed with the next chapter of change. I think we all kind of, at this point, have a rough idea of what to expect, right? Stock up on emergency foods. Move out of big cities, possibly, if you can. And be prepared for natural disasters of any kind. Those are some of the things I feel many of us are preparing for, as on the other side of society seems to be going in some kind of lockdown is the best word I can use to describe it. It's going to be chaotic, and I feel led to just encourage you again that you are not alone. We're all here. We're all experiencing it. What can we do to make this transition for the next 2 years graceful, so that we can fully just grow and create a normal that is actually acceptable and not disappointing? Okay. I'd love to know what you are preparing for if you want to share it with the fam. I think there's plenty that we can see needs to be prepared for on, mental, physical, spiritual levels. And now is the time to prepare. Now is the time. It's a beautiful time, and it's the time to prepare. Come! Just have to make sure Jedi doesn't run off too far, but I feel like I'm pretty relaxed with him in a spot as kind of secluded as this one. That he won't go and do anything. Come! If he's stuck, I have to go get him though. So we will see if he can find his way back. Jedi! I'm probably gonna have to go get him, so let's leave the painting here for today. It looks like this. Let's go find this dog. Jedi! Jedi! Oh my goodness. All right, no more. No more, you crazy boy. Come. Alrighty. Well, I'm happy he's okay. He's definitely gonna have to get a bath. Just a check, tick. A tick check, yep. Okay. Drink your water. Drink your water. Alrighty. Well, enjoy the rest of your day, fam. I will enjoy my day. And I will see you in the next video.